What do Russia, Ukraine, and a Viking with a name that sounds like a sore throat have in common? Meet Rurik, the Scandinavian warlord who, rather unintentionally, founded an entire dynasty. Not bad for a man who came from the land of salted fish and sarcastic gods. It's around 862 AD, and the Slavic tribes in what's now northwestern Russia were, to put it mildly, struggling to play nicely. Constant feuding, no central rule, and far too many moustaches per capita. So, what did they do? They sent an open invitation to the Norsemen, essentially asking, please come conquer us, but politely. Rurik answered the call, sailed in with his crew, and took control of Ladoga, and then Novgorod, which, if you're wondering, means new town, though it's now over 1,000 years old. Bit of a branding issue there. Now, Rurik wasn't just a typical raider. He brought order, structure, and an alarming sense of long-term planning for someone who spent most of his life swinging axes. He established what would become the Rurikid dynasty. His descendants would rule over Kievan Ruses, then Muscovy, and eventually the Tsardom of Russia. In fact, from Rurik to Fyodor I, the last Rurikid Tsar in 1598, the dynasty held power for over 7 centuries. That's longer than most empires, and at least 3 British monarchs named George could dream of. Oh, and if you've ever wondered why some Russians have a hint of Nordic jawline and a love of boots in the snow, well, now you know. And Rurik? He didn't even see the full glory of what he started. He died in 879, handing over power to his kinsman Oleg the Wise, who later moved the capital south to Kiev. Yes, that Kiev, planting the seeds of both modern-day Russia and Ukraine. So the next time someone tells you Vikings only raided monasteries and shouted a lot, kindly remind them, one of them accidentally invented a superpower. Rurik, conqueror, founder, and possibly the most influential man in history you've never heard of. Cheerio.